Princess Sarah's Journey. Episode 10, The Princess Who Became a Light. Morning stretched softly across the hills as Sarah walked the last road home. Dew sparkled on the grass like tiny stars, and birds sang their gentle songs above her. The castle stood ahead, glowing gold in the sunrise. Once, that sight would have made her nervous. Once, she would have wondered if she was enough. But today, her steps were steady. She wasn't rushing. She wasn't afraid. For the first time, she simply felt ready. The gates opened with a slow creak, and warm light poured into the courtyard. The air smelled like fresh bread and flowers. The guards greeted her with quiet smiles, not loud cheers. And somehow, that felt better. This place wasn't expecting a hero. It was simply welcoming her home. The castle no longer felt too big. It felt familiar, like open arms. As she walked through the streets, Sarah noticed small moments she had never truly seen before. A baker helping a child reach the counter. Neighbors sharing food. Friends laughing as they fixed a broken wheel together. No one was trying to be grand or important. They were simply being kind, and she realized that these tiny acts were what truly held the kingdom together. People waved gently as she passed. A nod here. A smile there. Nothing loud or dramatic. Yet each small greeting warmed her heart more than applause ever could. She didn't need to impress anyone anymore. She didn't need to shine brighter than everyone else. She was just Sarah. And that was enough. Soft lights flickered around her like fireflies, and memories returned. The whispering forest. The broken crown. The moving mountain. The shadow. The storm. Every challenge that once scared her now felt like a stepping stone. Each one had shaped her, teaching her something new. They weren't obstacles after all. They were lessons guiding her forward. Inside the castle hall, sunlight streamed through tall windows, filling the space with gold. This room once made her feel tiny. But now, she stood tall in the center. The walls hadn't changed. The ceiling hadn't lowered. She had changed. Strength didn't come from being bigger. It came from believing she belonged. Days passed quietly. Sarah didn't rule with commands or speeches. Instead, she helped plant gardens, listened to stories, and worked beside her people. She shared smiles and simple kindness. And little by little, others began doing the same. Her actions spoke louder than any crown ever could. Something beautiful began to grow. Laughter echoed through the streets. Colors seemed brighter. Neighbors helped each other more. The kingdom felt warmer, lighter, happier. It was as if sunlight had settled over everything. Not because someone ordered it, but because one small light had inspired many others. At sunset, Sarah stood on the balcony and watched lanterns glow across the kingdom like stars fallen to earth. Her heart felt full. Not with pride. Not with glory. But with purpose. She finally understood. She didn't need to be the strongest or the loudest to matter. She just needed to care. That night, she carried a small lantern through the quiet halls. Its glow was soft but steady, chasing away the darkness with ease. And she realized something simple and true. Light doesn't fight the dark. It simply shines. And when you believe in yourself, your light helps others find their way too. From that day on, Princess Sarah didn't try to be a perfect ruler. She simply chose to be herself. And that was more than enough to brighten the whole kingdom.